race for 5G in full swing.
5G is the ultra-fast wireless network, and it will connect everything.
5G is the future.
We will do something no one has ever done before while AT&T and Verizon are caught looking. Our mission is to be the best in the world at connecting people to their world. The thing that drives me, that gets me up in the morning, is thinking about the possibilities of what can happen in this next decade.
We believe everyone should be able to fully participate in today's connected world.
Our opportunity as an industry is to connect people in ways they've never been connected.
T-Mobile is not doing proof of concepts anymore. They're not talking about use cases, they're actually launching them.
Hi everyone, Neville Ray here. I'm excited to be here at T-Mobile's brand new Innovation Center right here in Bellevue, Washington. Today, we're making new moves to unleash the full power of 5G. Listen, 5G has the potential to connect everything and usher in the next great technology revolution. And T-Mobile 5G is having an incredible impact. Customer adoption is through the roof. Already, not even 3 years since the first 5G phone launched, over 40% of our customers have a 5G device. That's an incredible rate of adoption. In just the last 12 months, our 5G traffic has increased 6-fold. And today, nearly half of the traffic on our network is 5G. We've seen that 5G has fundamentally changed the way people use their smartphones. And they're just beginning to experience what 5G is truly capable of. Data usage is off the charts for people on Magenta Max, our smartphone plan built for 5G. Streaming video was already the #1 thing people do on their smartphones. But Magenta Max customers spend twice as much time streaming video. They're gaming 5 times more and using 3 times more hotspot data. And beyond the smartphone, 5G is also making a very real dent in the digital divide. T-Mobile's breakthrough 5G home internet is giving millions of people more choice and competition where they had none before. It's a truly meaningful alternative to landline internet, and it's resonating. T-Mobile added more customers than any landline internet company in the fourth quarter of last year. More than Comcast Xfinity, more than Verizon Fios, and more than Charter Spectrum. It's clear. People are hungry for a better way, and we are just getting started. But listen, let's be real. 5G hype has been out of control, and there are a lot of people wondering where the breakthrough 5G innovations are. The truth is, 5G developer innovation has been underwhelming so far. It will never take off, and 5G will never live up to its full potential if the carriers don't get out of the way. Building on 5G should be easy. It should be accessible to all developers, but it's not. The carriers' developer programs were created for companies just like them, massive enterprises with the resources and time to navigate a complicated maze of carrier processes and bureaucratic BS. That's not how most innovators or entrepreneurs work. And it's stifling innovation. When building for wireless, developers should expect a Silicon Valley model. But instead, they find a carrier bureaucracy straight out of Basking Ridge, New Jersey. Support is limited. Experts are inaccessible. Collaboration is rare. Pricing's unclear. Certification takes an eternity. And developers are funding it all out of their own pockets. If the status quo doesn't change, 5G will never reach its full potential. And we're not the only ones who feel that way. So let's see what other experts think about the current state of affairs.
Carriers are big animals, and they're historically known for moving slower.
Working with telcos has not been easy. If you come to the world of wanting to work with 5G, there are a lot of unknowns.
Developers don't know what is available to them. It's a black box and very difficult to communicate with or to even understand who to talk to.
That's always been a big challenge for young companies like ours.
4G LTE was about applications. Now 5G has much higher speed, and mobile devices is no longer about just mobile device. For the first time globally, we see more connected devices in the world than population.
I think the carriers are realizing that developers need easy access, better understanding, and a better platform.
Developers need three main things: access, transparency, and collaboration.
Getting access to high volume, low cost, 5G enabled modules was a challenge because every single day we're not able to solve the problem, we're burning capital.
The more you can demystify accessing 5G and all of its capabilities, the more developers come on board.
What should you be doing? What shouldn't you be doing?
Engineers need to be given sandbox environments, test environments.
You can just Google something that nobody has done yet.
There's nothing that exists this way right now from telcos that guarantees that use our technology and within minutes you're now testing.
And having a really concrete platform where you meet the right people right away that will have the expertise in the problem and the gaps that we don't have internally, that sounds absolutely incredible. I would love to be a part of that.
It's no surprise 5G developer innovation hasn't flourished. Innovation can come from anyone, anywhere. It's time to level the playing field, to empower developers of all sizes to invent the 5G future. Today, we're announcing 5G Forward, a series of moves to drive 5G innovation. We've built the country's biggest and fastest 5G network to serve as a platform for innovation. Now we're unleashing innovators to build the 5G future on our network. First, we're launching T-Mobile DevEdge, a new developer platform that makes it fast, easy, and simple for any developer to create new connected solutions. Second, we're announcing new resources, venture funding, and programs to fuel the 5G innovation ecosystem. And that includes this beautiful new space I'm standing in, the Tech Experience 5G Hub. Third, we're announcing new strategic partnerships with Disney, StudioLab, and Red Bull to fuel a new generation of 5G-powered experiences. These innovators join T-Mobile partners like Major League Baseball, the Drone Racing League, Qualcomm, and others who are showcasing the kind of innovation that's possible with 5G. And now, let's hear from one of our brightest minds in 5G innovation, Rob Roy.
Thanks, Neville. We're all about tearing down barriers to accelerate innovation on our network. And it all starts with T-Mobile DevEdge. We designed DevEdge to level the playing field, to give innovators of all sizes a platform for wireless innovation, from solopreneurs to enterprises, to help them accelerate time to market, optimize user experience, and connect with experts. To accelerate time to market, developers will get direct access to T-Mobile's network through new DevEdge developer kits, so they can start building immediately and launch their products sooner. There's no out-of-pocket cost, no testing hardware, no lengthy build time. Just turn it on and you're connected. DevEdge will also give developers access to a wide range of pre-certified modules, chipsets, and devices, as well as a treasure trove of code examples, tools, and other resources, all to significantly reduce time to market. And we're already working to streamline IoT certification on our network to ensure that the days of waiting a year to get a simple IoT solution up and running are over. Plus, with DevEdge, developers get access to APIs and open source projects that unlock insights into things like app and device performance. That means they've got knowledge at their fingertips to really nail the user experience. And we know developers need a lot more than just great technology. They need support, access to experts, and a community of like-minded creators. That's why, with DevEdge, we're creating a community where developers of all kinds can come together, where they can collaborate, share insights with one another, where they can work shoulder to shoulder with T-Mobile's network team. No more fending for yourself. DevEdge means you're backed by some of the smartest minds in the world when it comes to wireless innovation. DevEdge offers some amazing solutions for developers today, but this is just the beginning. In the coming months, we'll unlock new features and capabilities, all aimed at enabling developers to build on our 5G network. Because as the Un-carrier, that's what we do. We expose industry pain points. We don't stop until they're gone. You can check out DevEdge right now at devedge.tmobile.com. And to celebrate the launch, the first 1,000 developers who sign up will get a free developer kit on us when kits are available this summer. So head out there and sign up today. Innovation takes an ecosystem. Developers need funding, collaborative spaces, incubators, accelerators, and more. And that's why T-Mobile is creating a robust ecosystem to help innovators regardless of what stage of the innovation cycle they're in. And to tell you about our newest investment in the developer ecosystem, let me introduce you to Aaron Rainey.
Thank you, Rob. The DevEdge platform is an important step forward in breaking down barriers that make it hard for developers to innovate with wireless. But 5G Forward is more than just DevEdge. At T-Mobile, we know that progress flourishes when people come together to share ideas and trade insights. So we're building a community where the world's most creative and accomplished makers and developers can come together and discover new ways to unlock 5G with the full support of T-Mobile engineers and experts. From the first spark of inspiration to funding, prototyping, and production, we're meeting innovators where they are, no matter what stage of the development they're at. And this amazing new space for creators is a Tech Experience 5G Hub. We built the 5G Hub as an expansion of our National Technology Lab to fuel innovation through access to advanced 5G wireless technologies and expertise. Here, you'll find the complete menu of 5G network spectrum in low, mid, and high bands, along with access to edge compute resources, network slicing, and private network installations. This 24,000 square foot facility is designed for collaboration and development, with dedicated space for building and refining 5G solutions, including an indoor drone zone for test flights, alleviating any weather restrictions and flight plan requirements. Teams can also create, modify, and test prototype hardware on site with 3D printers and laser cutters to help bring their proof of concept to life. And it's all right next door to our network and device labs. So you'll be working side by side with T-Mobile engineers on defining what's possible with 5G networks, from mobile, augmented, and virtual reality to 5G-powered holograms, and things we haven't even dreamed of yet. The 5G Hub joins T-Mobile's industry-leading 5G facilities, including the Tech Experience Center and 5GME, all here to bring inventors, developers, entrepreneurs, partners, and T-Mobile engineers together. To find out how you can take part in creating the future of 5G, check out techexperience.com to learn more. Of course, the 5G Hub isn't the only place where 5G innovation can take off. John Saw is here to tell you about additional programs and investments that are fueling the 5G future.
Thanks, Aaron. Isn't this space amazing? And it's just the latest example of how we are enabling innovators. We know 5G will redefine how people live, work, and play. But to get there, wireless companies must foster, fuel, and fund the tech visionaries who will drive 5G forward. We are doing this through the 5G Open Innovation Lab, the T-Mobile Accelerator, and the T-Mobile Ventures. 3 programs that support emerging tech leaders working to create the connected future. These programs have already produced some exciting concepts, like Halo's driverless electric car that runs on our 5G network, and a food resiliency project that is helping farmers produce more food using less water, less fertilizer, and less pesticide. And right now, the latest batch of startups to join the 5G Open Innovation Lab is working on exciting new 5G solutions like mixed reality for frontline workers, smart factory automation, robotics, and more. But we are not stopping there. Today, we are announcing that T-Mobile is kicking off work with Deutsche Telekom and other new partners to create new augmented reality applications through Qualcomm's XR developer platform. We are focused on education, gaming, sports, and entertainment, and I cannot wait to show you what we create. But look, sometimes a great idea just needs funding, and that's why we created an in-house venture fund we call T-Mobile Ventures to help bring great 5G concepts to life. Today, I am announcing that we are investing in two growing companies. The first is SignalWire, an early leader in software-defined telecom. They enable voice, video, and messaging APIs for next-gen communications applications. The second is SpectralCloud, a Kubernetes enterprise management platform that removes barriers to cloud infrastructure. Today's addition to our innovation programs are an exciting step forward. Now, let's take a look at some of the amazing results we are already seeing.
Halo is a very unique product where we bring an all-electric car without a driver inside to your doorstep. To do that, we need a very reliable network that we can trust.
We work with them to make sure the network is seamless for this type of operation.
Whoa, it's really, really good.
One of the things that 5G networks let us do is bring a more robust, higher fidelity type of entertainment to people than we could have done in the past.
Fans can be transported and have the experience that they can't have in 2 dimensions watching a game on television.
Instead of virtual reality being a part of the classroom, virtual reality becomes the classroom.
Let's say, for example, you are out there in the field and you need to connect to an expert remotely. Low latency and high bandwidth is a big deal.
This is the Drone Racing League. Our partnership with T-Mobile is allowing us to dramatically improve the fan experience. What we're building is our first 5G racing drone. And for the first time ever, we're going to be able to stream immersive HD content to our fans in real time on America's fastest 5G network.
I think this is just the beginning.
We're only scratching the surface. I think sky's the limit for what that could look like in the future.
It's so great to see what partners can do when they are unleashed on our 5G network. To find out how to work with us, go to tmobile.com/5G-forward. We have created some incredible resources for emerging companies, and we are working with big brands to showcase the experiences 5G can make possible. Let's send it back to Neville.
Thanks, John. The future with 5G is bright, and it's already enabling amazing new experiences. Over the last couple of years, T-Mobile has been working with some of the country's most innovative organizations to explore how 5G can transform their businesses. And today, we're unveiling new partnerships that will redefine the future in entertainment and sports. First, we're joining forces with Disney Studios to bring 5G connectivity to the Disney StudioLab Innovation Program. Together, we'll identify new 5G innovations from content production to interactive viewing experiences. Let's take a look to learn some more. Disney is an iconic content creator that's been at the heart of storytelling for generations, inspiring people to see the world in new ways with brands we know and love. We're incredibly excited to team up with Disney and put our 5G network to work. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Alice Taylor, VP of Content Innovation and StudioLab. Thank you, Alice. It's great to connect with you today. At first glance, it might not be entirely obvious why a partnership between a wireless company and a fabled movie studio makes so much sense. Can you tell us why you're excited about this innovation partnership and why it's important to Disney StudioLab?
Sure. Hi, Neville. Thanks for the introduction. We are super excited about this partnership. The StudioLab itself runs on the power of innovation partnerships from large technology companies, and T-Mobile is the wireless company in that mix. And the next 5 years are going to see some really, frankly, radical changes in the way that we both make cinematic content and the way that audiences and fans consume and enjoy that cinematic content. And 5G brings low latency, high bandwidth to the table. So as we move forward together, I'm just delighted and excited to see where these teams come together and bring new forms of ideas, new types of experiences, and new ways to make content to both the teams at Disney Studios content here, but to our fans out in the world.
And what opportunities do you see for 5G and emerging technologies to change the entertainment industry?
So foundationally, the amount of content that is being made by Disney Studios content is going up. We have to have our people connected all the time. We need the content in the cloud. Everything in 3D is big. It's large size, large format, requires low latency, high bandwidth, fast connections, responsiveness. And what this does is it's going to unlock new ways of experiencing storytelling and content. So things that our filmmakers are thinking about is how can our audiences literally step inside the world of the film, not necessarily only watch it or hear it, but what about feeling it? What about being part of it? That's where we're going to be looking.
That's awesome. We're so excited about this partnership. Thanks again for joining us today, Alice. Today, we're also expanding our partnership with Red Bull to reimagine live sports viewing. With 5G connected drones and cameras, T-Mobile and Red Bull will deliver amazing viewing experiences, capturing the live action from multiple angles. Wireless, 5G-powered, first-person cameras will let you see exactly what the action looks like from the perspective of athletes on the course, while drones will provide a unique view from above. Thanks to the far-reaching coverage of our game-changing 5G network, this experience will transform how fans watch Red Bull events, no matter where they happen, from big cities to rural Utah and beyond. So there you have it, a new platform, a new community, cutting-edge facilities, new investments, new partnerships, a new era, powered by 5G. Thank you.